Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we are going to start talking about the Tennessee Titans. I got two stats I want to show you, one about their defense and one about their offense that I think is important for this matchup. Plus, they were in practice listening to Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares. So I got a question for you. Are the Eagles going to be a dream matchup or a nightmare matchup for the Tennessee Titans? And last but not least, Dallas Goedert is on his way back.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today we got some things to talk about. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, can I ask y'all a favor? Hit that like button for your boy, subscribe. Also, ding that bell. We trying to grow notification gang. Plus, look in the description. There's a link. It's called the Chalkboard app. It is free, not just for iPhone users, but also Android users now. We talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scene. Sign up, join, make a little account and say what's up to your boy. Let's get into this news real quick. I don't know why why are they listening to Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares? Maybe they just like the song, but it's just funny that it's Philly week and now it's on the Twitter sphere that they're listening to Dreams and Nightmares. Maybe they're trying to get that Philly mindset. They're trying to play mind games. I don't know what Mike Vrabel's up to, but you gonna need more than the song to beat Philly. And listen, it's just them stretching and they're listening to Meek Mills. Now, I can only play bits and pieces because of copyright.
Thought I was finished.
You know what I mean? I have to make sure the volume's off for the majority of it, but we can get a couple seconds.
I believe you, that's my team, Rose.
The fact of the matter is this: X and O's are going to have to be executed to be the 10-1 Eagles team. And again, maybe they just like the song and it's coincidence, but it's funny that Philly week is here and the Titans are team stretching the Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares playing. Yep, it's definitely Eagles week. This is a beat writer for the Tennessee Titans, like our John Clark and Elliott Shore Parks and Zach Berman. That's one of their guys. We don't know their guys like that, and it doesn't matter. Now, before we get to Dallas Goddard, I do want to break down a little bit more of this Tennessee Titans matchup. And I thought two stats stood out to me that we can exploit the Tennessee Titans. One of them is the one that we're most scared of. So here it is. Number one, Derrick Henry. He's a beast, and we got to focus on him. I talked about it 2-3 weeks ago playing around. Madden Engage 8, and everybody at him. He was killing the Chiefs Monday night, and it had my eyes open. But Derrick Henry, in the last 3 games, only averages 3.2 yards a carry. The Bengals did a great job against Derrick Henry. So if I'm Jonathan Gannon, if I'm Fletch, the linebackers, even the secondary, I'm watching how the Bengals defended Derrick Henry, how the last 3 teams defended Derrick Henry, and I'm following suit. If we get beat, if we can stop Henry, we're going to win this game. If for some strange reason Tannehill and the receivers beat us, then it is what it is. I don't believe it. Now, the second stat I want you to pay attention to is the Titans' pass defense allowed a 104.1 rating allowed to wide receivers. So when the quarterback throws to a wide receiver, not a tight end and a running back, but a wide receiver, which we got a lot of, Goddard is still hurt. So we got A.J. Brown, possibly the healthiest he's been in 3 weeks. Devontae Quez, who's gotten a game ball and 2 touchdowns in 2 games. So he's getting more involved. We got to exploit them via the pass. Now, I still want Jalen to run, Miles to run. I do. But the Titans are top 5, top 3 stopping the run. They're going to try to get at Jalen Hurts via their pass rushers. They got a great D tackle in Simmons. But to counter that, you got to continue to run the ball. I don't want one of the extreme games. Extreme running in the Packers game, 40, 50 runs? Now extreme passing? No, 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 no. Feed A.J. Brown because he's going to be 1K always open. I can almost guarantee it. But I want to see some balance. Keep them second guessing. But we should be able to beat up their secondary. This is a game where I think Jalen Hurts is going to use his arm, and he's going to be north of 250, 275 yards. I could honestly see a 300 piece right here from Jalen Hurts. 100 yards from A.J. Brown, 70, 80, 90 yards from Devontae Smith, a 65-yard, 70 yards from Quez, maybe 20 or 30 for Pascal. Get Sanders and the backs involved in a tight end or two. But the wide receivers get busy against the Titans so far this season. This ain't a small sample size. This is in the totality of the 2022 season. I'm not saying the Titans are bad, but I believe the Eagles continue winning. That's my honest opinion. The NFL preview pick says Eagles 24 and 23 rank. Jeremiah said 27-20. Colleen Wolf, Eagles supporter, 27-20 as well. MJD 30-21. Patera 24-22. Gordon says we lose 30-28. Grant 24-20. Edholm 24-23. Sessler 27-25. And Shook 24-23. There's a theme here. Everybody's picking the Eagles except for Gordon. But all the Eagle pickers by 1, 2, 3 points, and even the one Tennessee Titan picker is by 2 points. There's only one. Oh, one is a 9-point game. We got two 7-point games, one 9-point game. The rest are all 2 or 3 or 1 points. That's how close the NFL thinks this game is going to be. And this is a very tough coach team. They don't got super explosive players on this team, minus Derrick Henry, but they just do the things right because they're well coached. They don't make mistakes. And if you make mistakes, they will make you pay for it. So we just got to be the Eagles of the past where we take care of the ball. Same thing. We have the playmakers, plus we don't make the mistakes. We got to get back to playing that football. And if we do that, I think we can win this game. Plus, if we have one of them, first 7 weeks, second quarter where we were scoring a NFL history, a record history points in the second quarter, if we could do that, the game is going to be over because the Titans want to incorporate the run. They don't want to have to drop back and pass, 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 pass. So if we can get a 10, 14-point lead, it might be a wrap. Now, they might have paid attention to the Cowboys and the Lions and other teams. Stick with the run, but it's not that easy. It's not as easily done when the clock is ticking and you're down 14 points. Before we get up out of here, I do want to say he's on his way back. Josh T reported Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert is no longer wearing a sling. He said he's hopeful to come back from IR as soon as possible. I thought that there could be a setback. Things are looking great. He's eligible to return at week 15 at Chicago. And his words said, I feel really good. Hopefully everything turns out the way it's supposed to. Goddard, no sling, looking good. And he just brings another element to this team. I talked about this yesterday in the live stream, the NFC East live stream. We've been healthy the majority of the season. No ifs, ands, or buts. But over the last 4 or 5 weeks, we had Jordan Davis go down. Good, but he's really good. But Goddard, Pro Bowl, a Pro Bowl type player. Avante Maddox, Pro Bowl type player. TJ Garner-Johnson, Pro Bowl type player. So now it's been back to back to back weeks where Pro Bowl type players have been leaving for a substantial amount of time. 4+ games because they all went on IR, minus TJ Garner-Johnson, but we don't know his timetable. We gotta start coming out these games healthy. At least it's no season-ending injury. Knock on fake wood. Eagle Nation, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as it pertains to all this. I love hearing from you. And plus, if you didn't answer it already, answer it now. Are we going to be a dream matchup for the Titans? That means they're going to beat us. Or a nightmare? That means we're going to beat them. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is free, easy, don't cost a thing. Subscribe, ding the bell. And again, the reals to the real. If you made it to the 9-minute and 10-second mark, drop the muscle emoji. It's been working good. We love it. I appreciate ya. Until next time, you know what time it is. We out.